guys, I hope you're ready for another day of Purge-atory. I am sitting on my kitchen floor because the cabinet I'm going to work on today is down low, and I'm probably gonna maybe move some things around. And I have to tell you, I thought I was pretty organized before I started this series. I'm worse off than I ever thought I was, but at least I'm getting it done, and it does feel good. I'm actually being very hard on myself and getting rid of some things that, you know, I think I might like to keep, but why? They're just in the way, and I don't need extras of everything. So I'm going to show you this cabinet. Hopefully I can turn the camera to show you this cabinet that I have here. I'm in kind of a tight corner. So this is my baking pans, I guess, all my baking stuff. This is stuff that doesn't get used all that often, but if you try to take one thing out, everything falls out. It's very much like a puzzle, like the rest of my kitchen. As I tell my husband, put things away, it's all a puzzle. One thing's out of place, it doesn't work. So I'm going to be working on this cabinet over here, and I'm going to show you the other cabinet I might be switching things out with. So this is the other cabinet I'm probably going to be working on. This one is right next to my stove. It has my toaster, my paper plates, some pans I don't use that often. It does have this nice slide out drawer, but I'm going to see if possibly I can switch out some things that may work better, but I'm not sure. Obviously I need to give this a good scrubbing. But that's what I'm doing as I go. I'm scrubbing, I'm cleaning out, and getting everything nice and ready, and just relieving some of that holiday stress. Let's get started. Okay, so I started to empty the cabinet, and I have to say I borrowed this mini muffin pan from a friend of mine, I don't know, 10 years ago. I think I might need to return that. Anyway, so here's the inside of the cabinet that I'm working on. You can see that I've actually used the bookends like I did in the linen closet to hold up some of my heavier pans. I still have all of this to empty. I'm gonna go through, take everything out. This is what I'm using to clean the cabinets, the Method All-Purpose Clementine. It's a really nice citrusy clean smell, and I think it's all natural, non-toxic. So I'm using that for the inside of the cabinets, and I'm also scrubbing down the doors as I go, because like I said, once I'm on the floor, I might as well do as much as possible while I'm down here, because getting up and getting down, really not my friend. So I'm going to keep emptying this cabinet, clean it out, and then we will see where we're at. So this is the pile that I'm getting rid of. I'm going to return the mini muffin pan. I'm getting rid of this mini cheesecake pan that I don't use. I'm getting rid of this ugly metal brownie pan. I have two really nice Pyrex pans that I like to use instead. A springform pan that I don't use because I never make cheesecakes. This is just a disposable pie pan. This heart-shaped, I guess it's like a lollipop cookie maker. And then I have two vintage cake pans, which I might use to make into something else in my craft room. And then I'm going to get rid of this shortbread pan because I make shortbread a different way now instead of using this pan. So that is my to-go pile, and then this is my to-keep pile. Part of the problem I have with storing my pans is I have all of these specialty pans that don't really lock into one another. So I have like this special flour muffin pan, I have this really pretty rosebud pan, and red velvet cake in this rosebud pan. Beautiful. I have these little mini bundt pan. Then I have this pan. I don't even know what you call this pan, but these are all, you know, specialty pans that don't really interlock. I am saving my muffin tins. I have one 12 cup and then two 6 cup ones. My potato ricer and my cooling racks. And then inside the cabinet I have placed all of my cake pans and 2 of my pie pans. Sorry about the light. Let's see if this will focus. So I do have some really nice 3 different sizes of Wellington cake pans, and then some cake pans that I got from my grandmother's house, and then pie pans. So those fit right there nicely on that shelf. And I'll probably put my bigger bundt pan on top of that. So that's what we did so far. And then I am reusing the what are these called? Bookends. Sorry about the light, guys. I turn them two one way and one the opposite way, so I figure I can store stuff here, I can store the bigger items here, and then some more stuff here, and the weight of the items will keep the bookends in place. So I'm going to reload this cabinet. Okay, so this is what it looks like complete. What I did with the big pans is I actually put them face to face so that it had a flat surface and it just had a little bit more stability. So I put the two biggest pans in the middle of the three bookends. Then I did the same thing with these two smaller pans, the mini bundt pan and the small rosette pan. I put them on this side where the door is, and I actually saved the instructions from the pan, so those are there. And what I noticed just now, because I'm a genius, is I had my cooling racks on the side with the door. Well, the door, you know, has like a 1/4 of an inch that sticks out. So every time I try to get the cooling racks, which I use most often, I had to fight with the door. So the genius that I am, I decided to put them on the other side of the cabinet so that they're easier to use along with my muffin pans, which get used more often. And then I put my bigger bundt pan, and now my potato ricer fits on top. So at Thanksgiving, when I go to mash my potatoes, I don't have to search and hope everything doesn't fall down on my feet, because those muffin pans weigh quite a bit and they would hurt. So that is my finished cabinet. I did not do anything to the other cabinet. I really just need to kind of scrub it out and put stuff back in. I didn't think what was in that cabinet would work in this cabinet. So that is my completed, I guess you want to call this like specialty bakeware. Well, that's what we're going to call it. So it is organized and clean, and another cabinet that just makes me feel so good. Okay, debutantes, we are just about out of the kitchen. I think all I want to do now is the Christmas dish cabinet, and I really just want to go through that cabinet, clean it out, and get rid of some stuff since the garage sale is going to be at the beginning of November. So I want to make sure I go through that to get that done. So again, if you like this video, thumbs it up. If you have not subscribed, please do. And I hope you are enjoying this series. And like I said, I'm in much more of a mess than I anticipated. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.